Hi, ladies. I hope you've had a great Monday, or as good of a Monday as possible, since Mondays are not the ideal day of the week. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about body image, body shaming, um, and why I feel like it's like very essential that women go at this health and fitness journey and all that together and not individually. One of my friends actually over winter break said something to me that I'd never thought about before. And she said that she realized that she was often in like the presence of like girls or whatever, and she would notice like someone's outfit was great, or like their arms looked really toned, or their teeth looked super white that day or something, but we don't compliment each other unless it's someone that we know really well. Um, I know I've been in like exercise classes, and there's like a girl at the front of the class who's just like killing it, and I'm just the whole class I'm thinking it, but like I wouldn't go up to her after class and tell her like, "Wow, you're so strong," and that's weird to me. Like, why would we not compliment each other? Because like if you've ever had a stranger compliment you on anything, it just like you're just completely taken back. Um, and so I want you to just start thinking, like becoming aware of when this happens to you, because it happens sort of a lot, and try and act on it, because you have the power of like transforming someone's whole day, by doing it, which is really cool. So along those lines, I have another friend who, she's by anyone's typical standard, beautiful, fit, um, all those adjectives. And it used to really bother me when I was in high school, when she would complain about being fat or about being uncomfortable in her own skin. I would literally shut her down. I would say, like, stop complaining. Like, you're not, like, oh my gosh, you're so annoying. Like, you're so fit, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure you guys might have done this before too to people. But the thing is, like, telling someone that they're too skinny or telling someone that they can't vent about that is not any different than literally just going up to someone and calling them fat. Because what I've learned is body image is such a personal, subjective experience. Like, there would be people that you might see on the street and be like, wow, they should work out, but they might be completely happy on their skin. And there might be someone that you would say, like, oh my God, like, if they complain ever again, blah, blah, blah. But, like, they might go to bed, like, feeling guilty about themselves every single night. So you just really cannot try and decide what is going on in someone else's brain. And like obviously that sounds like common sense, but it is hard to do, because if you feel uncomfortable about yourself and then you hear someone else complain, it just like makes you automatically more uncomfortable. So going along those lines, I just feel like most of us, unless you're on a sports team, but even then, it's like we go to the gym, we put on our headphones, we do our exercise, and it's this very individual, like, get it done. If you're like trying to eat healthy, it's like a very individual, like, I want to look good during spring break, so I'm gonna cut out sugar until then so that I look good. And it's a very like individual, like, I need to get this done. But like, this process does not work successfully if you're not in a supportive community. And DG's great in that way. Like, we come to each other for so many things, but I just want health and wellness to be one of those things. I want people to be messaging in the group about wanting to work out as much as they're messaging about eating, and not because I want people to be working out, but because if you have a support buddy, or if you have people that know that it's not easy to get the motivation to work out every day, but if you have people all together feeling like that, then it's just so much easier to stick with it. So the program that I actually do now, that I like run once or twice. Sorry about that, my laundry timer went off. But I was just saying, the program that I like run every month now, everyone, there's like at least a group of like 4 or 5 girls, and we all started on the same day, which is super fun, even though none of us are from the same place, because then um, it's easier to stick to things when you have other people holding you accountable. So that being said, um, I just want you guys to think about like how you think about other people's bodies, and try and consciously be positive in the way you're thinking about it, even though it can be hard sometimes, and know that we have this community that we can utilize for health and wellness stuff, um, and build each other up that way. So I just have like a little fun idea for this week, which would just be like, post a selfie or a food picture or something once during this week and just like compliment yourself on making a good choice, because we're scared of complimenting ourselves. Post a selfie and be like, I really liked the way my eyes look today. Like, don't be afraid to do that, especially in this smaller group of girls in the group. Or a food picture where you're proud of making like a healthy choice, because once we start building that community, I think that that's when we can really start seeing individual changes. So I hope that makes sense. Tomorrow we're going to talk about mental health stuff. So love you all.